Hey everyone, it's Zorian T from Yahoo Esports. Joining me today is Hiko. Hiko, how are you doing?
Doing good. Unfortunately, we went out of the tournament a little bit early, but we've been enjoying our time in Vegas pretty well. It's pretty fun to be here. If you're over 21, there's a lot of stuff to do. So, yeah, it's a fun place, and the environment at CS events is always really crazy. So, I'm fortunate and I'm thankful that I'm actually here.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how your transition to OpTic has been going?
Yeah, so I've only been on the team for like 2 weeks now, so we haven't really had much time to integrate myself in the team and make NAF comfortable with in-game weeding. So this event was kind of just like a feeler, just to see where we're at, what we actually need to work on, what we need to implement, what we need to add, remove, what works and what doesn't work. So yeah, I mean, in general, the transition I think has been going pretty well. Online, our practice has been going great. We all get along. Everyone is happy to be here, it seems like. So yeah, transition is fine.
And for the fans that are wondering what you're going to do after this event is done, is there anything that you can tell us or share with us?
Yeah, so I will be going to Poland with them next week. So I'll be at IEM Katowice with them. As far as after that, it's kind of a question mark. I'm not sure. This is technically like I'm a trial. I'm trying out right now. So hopefully I'm able to impress them at the next event. I think I did an okay job here. Not great, not terrible, but had a good map, had a couple bad maps. So yeah, I think everything kind of revolves around how the next week of practice goes and how we actually end up doing at Katowice. So.
Now, you are a big streamer personality as well, and we've all watched your streams, and I think you're really good at it. Have you ever considered maybe just moving full-time into streaming since it's something that you're so good at?
I mean, definitely I'm getting older. I turned 27 in a couple weeks, so I'm on the older end of things. I think I've said in the past, and I still have the same mentality that if I really want to win a big international tournament, a major, before I end up retiring. It's always been my goal. It's always been like my dream. I feel like if I don't end up winning a major, it's like my entire career was kind of a waste of time. So I'm fortunate now that I think the OpTic lineup is probably better than the Liquid one, and I think we get along better than we got along on Liquid. So hopefully now that means we have a better chance, and I have a better chance of winning a major. So yeah, I guess to go back to your question, streaming has always been like a pastime for me. It's always been something that comes secondary to team stuff. So, I think that might be a transition somewhere in the future. But right now, I still am in it to win it. I still have the desire to play. So, not looking to go full-time streamer yet.
I did notice on your Twitter profile, that you've listed yourself as a Twitch partnerships person. What's that about?
Yeah, so I've been working for Twitch for over a year now. After I left Cloud9 and I wasn't sure if I was going to end up joining a team or not, Twitch ended up just hiring me part-time to do stuff in the partnerships department. So that's just something I do part-time. I'm a pro full-time, and then I stream as well. So I don't have much free time during the day. During the weeks, I have like probably 2 or 3 hours where I can just sit back and relax. But yeah, it's a busy life, but I don't think I'd give it up for anything.
What would you say the time, I guess the time ratio divide is between you working on your pro career and you working on like your Twitch part-time job?
Yeah, so my pro career probably takes up 90% of the time. Maybe a little bit less. Like I play for, we'll say, 7 hours a night for the pro stuff, and then 3 to 4 hours for streaming, and then usually per week it's like 5 to 10 hours a week for Twitch stuff. So yeah, I mean, even just with that ratio, it's like, I don't know the exact one, but it's definitely 0% free time pretty much.
You sound very busy. I wanted to also get to know your thoughts on Dust 2 being removed in favor of Inferno in the map pool.
I personally am not a fan because I do like Inferno, but I also like Dust 2 more. So I'm hoping and I'm confident that Dust 2 will come back, and maybe they'll switch out one of like the maps I don't like. But for now, I actually like Inferno, as I said. So it's a nice little change of pace. You don't see like the common Dust 2 played at every event now. Hopefully it's only for a little bit until Dust 2 does come back. But yeah, I like Inferno, and I am hoping that Dust 2 comes back soon.
What kind of maps would you be hoping that they switch out, which you don't like?
I don't like train. I feel like it's maps that are like super one-sided of a half is probably not the greatest map to watch or to play. Nuke is another one of those CT-sided maps that are like super CT-sided. Yeah, I even like Overpass. I don't really like Overpass personally, so any of those three, I'd be happy with them removing.
Finally, do you have any thoughts or like things that you'd like to share with your fans? Last comments?
I guess we can do some shout-outs. A shout-out to all the fans that are out here supporting us who actually did come out to DreamHack Vegas. You guys have always been good to me, so I very much appreciate that. Shout out to the Green Wall. You know, I've only been on this team for like 2 weeks now, and the amount of support I've received personally has been insane. So shout out to you guys. OpTic as an organization, Hector, always been treating me well. Always nice to work with you guys. And the last shout out is a shout out to my mom. I know she'll watch this, so shout out to you, Mom. I love you. And yeah, fans, family, thank you guys.
Well, thank you very much, Hiko. For more CSGO interviews, be sure to keep it right here on Yahoo Esports.